He's on. That's a good one. That's the biggest one of the day. That's a giant. Don't get off. Don't get off. That is a stud fish right there. What's going on, y'all? We are out here today targeting a massive line of rock jetties. It is that time of year where speckled trout, redfish, flounder, sheep's head, all this stuff just crowds the rocks. And yeah, we're gonna get out here, see if we can catch something. Y'all stay tuned, see what we pull in today. The lure we're gonna start off throwing today is a MirrOdine XL. It's got a black top, chartreuse bottom, silver body. This one has been through hell with me. I've caught a ton of fish on it. It's definitely got its share of battle scars, but we're only fishing in about 3 to 5 foot of water right here. I feel like to start off, a MirrOdine is going to be the right action. Just twitching it, pausing it, letting it sit in place, and picking apart some of these trout and redfish. He's on. There we go. That is our first fish. Feels like a trout. And I think it's gonna be a good trout. Definitely pulling. Holy moly. It didn't look that good, but that was a really good run. Oh, it was a big trout. Dude. Okay, well, alrighty then. That was our first bite, and we missed that fish. We're on the right route though. There he is. That's another good trout. Come here. All right, let's be a little bit easier on this one. Yeah, that's a good fish. Whoo, whoo, whoo. I just felt a hook pull. Don't lose another one, Nate. Come here. That water's cold right now, so they got a lot of energy. That's a good fish. Chill out, dude. Chill out. Boat flip. Boom. All right, well, this is our first landed trout. The one we missed was bigger than this one. This is a very, very healthy fish. Try not to get no hooks in us. Get this hook out of you. There we go. Y'all look at that beautiful trout right there. Probably sitting right around 20, 21 inches. That is our first fish right there. One of many. We just got started on this line of rocks and we are getting whacked. All right, let's get a good release on her. Bye-bye. Whoo! Let's go. Oh, we nailed it again, Nate. So the MirrOdine right now is really the perfect lure for me to be throwing right here. Either that, maybe even a topwater, because you got these rock jetties that just extend all the way down. Well, there are a ton of boulders and rocks right out in front of me, and if I were to try to throw a jig or something like that, I would be getting hung up a lot. And what's happening, or what I believe is happening, is those trout, redfish fish are going to be down in those rocks, right? There's kind of that current break that happens down in the rocks, and they're looking up for the silhouette of fish coming overhead. And with that MirrOdine, I'm just giving it the twitches, and as it's pausing right next to those rocks, that's where those trout are coming up and nailing that lure. All right, I'm gonna circle back where I got those bites back here, I probably went 200-300 yards past where I hooked into those two big fish and had a couple of bites, but no hookups. So we're gonna head back there where those fish were. Maybe they're congregating between those two cuts. Not real sure what that area had to offer. Maybe it was just a big school, or maybe there's more current, more bait. Something about that area. We're about to go find out. He's on. There we go. That's a good one. Come here. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. I think it was a good call coming back here. Oh, don't come off. Don't come off. I got one hook in him, y'all. One freaking hook. That's a good trout. Fat girl. All right, boom. She is thick. Whenever you're dealing with MirrOdines, y'all, always make sure you got a pair of pliers. I know it looks like I can just stick my hand in there, pull that hook out, but all it takes is for that trout to shake one time and turned a great day into a bad day by getting a hook in my hand. So also should always wear glasses. As you see, I am not. That is a huge mistake, because these MirrOdines will come back at you, hit you in the eye, but we just got to be careful today. Beautiful, beautiful trout. Another trout over 20 inches right there. Bye bye. See ya. And the MirrOdine, I believe that's the right lure for what we got going on today. I know y'all see me throw the hoodwink a lot, and I decided to come out here fishing the area where the hoodwink is really not a good lure to use. Like I said earlier, you got all these rocks. If I was throwing a hoodwink in there, I'd be getting hung up, losing a lot of G heads. And I know this is just an area that's holding big trout right now. We're still waiting on that just giant behemoth of a trout to bite. Never know what cast it's gonna happen on. All right, so we're out here smashing some big fish on the rocks. Here's the deal. If y'all can help me get this video to 500 likes, I will come out here and show y'all the 5 best lures for fishing around rock jetties. So just get this video to 500 likes. We're gonna come out here with several different lures and show y'all the best lures for fishing around rock jetties. See, a common mistake people make when throwing a MirrOdine, and I oftentimes do this too, I have to remind myself to slow my retrieve down a little bit, but they come through and they're just jerking the heck out of it, just twitching too hard, and it's causing that MirrOdine to swing up on its side, when really the only thing you need to do to work this thing is just light twitches. Really, in your slack, light twitches. Oh, he's on. There we go. Another good one. Pulling. Come here, come at me. He didn't hit it hard. He hit it and like swam towards me. Yep, another solid fish. Come here. Every single one of these doggone trout are thick. This one's probably about a 19-incher. All right, girl, appreciate it. I don't know if that's trout number 3 or 4, but every one we put in this boat has been over 19 inches so far. Got some bait jumping just up ahead, not where I cast it. Golly, horrible cast. I'm gonna blame that on the wind. Say the wind took that one. Oh, come on. Come on. There he is. Decent trout. Ain't no dinks in here today, y'all. He's barely hooked. I mean, barely hooked. He might have rehooked himself. Oh, don't get a hook in me. That's what we're not gonna do today. Nothing but keepers in here today. This is probably the smallest one we've landed today, coming in about 17 inches. She's cold too. Man, another just beautiful, beautiful fish. This one's a little bit more on the skinnier side. Beautiful trout though, awesome colors. This never gets old, y'all. Bye-bye. Oh, he's on. That's a good one. That's the biggest one of the day. That's a giant. Don't get off. Don't get off. That is a stud fish right there. Please be a trout. Come on. The way he's pulling, it's got to be a red. Are we recording? We are. Don't get off. Don't get off. Okay. No way that's a trout. Come on, show yourself. Just taking off. Come on, just being easy with them. Not forcing anything. He's turning around and going the other way. Yep. That's gotta be a red. Just strip and drag off of me. You never really know though. I mean, it could really be anything. I mean, even though we are in December right now, there are still some jacks in the area. There's just a ton of big fish around. But I got a huge feeling that this is going to end up being a redfish. It's just a little odd because we haven't hooked any redfish today. It's been all trout. Come on. He's got some crazy head pumps. I just hope he's got a mouthful of hooks. Let me see you one time. He's coming up. No, he's digging back down. Come up. Oh yeah, that's a doggone stud redfish. Look at the giant. I mean, just a beast of a fish, y'all. Beautiful redfish. Come here. Come here. Okay. Alright. He ain't ready. He ain't ready. He needs to be ready. I'm ready. It has been the MirrOdine show today, y'all. It is just the right lure for the right place, the right conditions, everything. That is a brute. I mean, that is a brute of a redfish. Y'all look at that. Oh my God. Speechless at how beautiful this fish is. I mean, normally when you catch redfish this size, their colors are a little off. A lot of times they're scarred up, they're beat up, and this is just a perfect looking redfish. Oh my goodness. Come here. He ain't got too many hooks in him either. All right, we got your boat side or kayak side, whatever you want to call it. All right, with a fish like this, normally when you get them beside the boat, you can just stick your grips in them and be done. I prefer to not net a fish this size. If I could just lift them up. Oh, she's drumming too. Man, what a beautiful fish. Y'all check this girl out. Just a doggone brute. Man, beautiful, beautiful fish. It doesn't get old out here targeting these fish. Never really know what you're gonna get. One minute you're on big trout, next minute you got your drag ripping. At first you're sitting here thinking big trout, you know, you're hoping for it. Then it surfaces, you see something like this, it's a big redfish. Just, man, awesome day out here. I'm pumped up. Go ahead and get a good release on this girl. Get you some water, get you a good kick. Bye-bye. See you next time. Boom! Let's go. I'm pumped up, y'all. We're gonna get in here and try to catch some more fish. I'm still looking for a big trout, but that right there, man, just like I said, never gets old. Awesome day out here. Let's get back after it. The thing about fishing rocks like this is that it doesn't matter what time of year, there's always life on these rocks, whether it be pinfish, croaker, crabs, shrimp, you name it. Rocks are gonna hold a ton of bait. You got oysters, barnacles, and it just really brings in everything. And 9 times out of 10, if there's schools of fish and they're moving along these rocks, they're looking for something to eat. So popping something in there like that MirrOdine right there, pausing it, I mean, like I said, if there's fish moving along the rocks, 9 times out of 10, they're looking for one thing, food, and they are gonna eat. They bit right at the boat. That's another one. That's gonna be a trout. Another keeper. Not too big, probably 16 inches or so, but he hit it right at the doggone boat. Appreciate it. See ya. All right, y'all, we are gonna go ahead and end it there. Awesome day out here. I could not have asked for better conditions. I mean, the wind did pick up. It got a little cold at times. We got rained on a little bit, but the fishing was awesome. Caught a lot of trout, a lot of good trout. Caught a bull red. I mean, could not ask for much more than that. I do appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all would, hit the like button, get this video over 500 likes, comment with any questions, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see y'all next time.